Here's one for you. What do you call a good-looking bird on the arm of a Liverpool fan? A tattoo. Manchester United v Liverpool, Europa League, Anfield, Thursday night. Big, big game. Get commenting on what I've put up there as my team. We'll get onto that in a moment. And obviously it is your show, so everything I've got to say, do comment below. We always reply on this channel. But first of all, I just want to say some rumours going around that apparently United fans would accept losing to Liverpool if it meant getting rid of Louis van Gaal, definitely. I don't believe it for 1 second. You know, I'm Louis van Gaal out, but he can wait. Liverpool are the old enemy. We don't accept any year, any decade, any period of history. Losing to Liverpool is never acceptable. I don't care who's the manager, what the circumstances. We always want to win. I expect us to win. I'm not worried. People are saying, oh, they've got Sturridge, they've got Benteke, they've got Coutinho, they've got the Welsh Messi, Joe Allen. I don't care. I am not scared of Liverpool at all. We should be winning this game. You look at that front three I've got of Rashford, Martial and Memphis, and they should be scared of that. The only problem is, and you can say the same about the league table as well, people are saying we should be getting top four because because Arsenal and Manchester City are rubbish. Well, unfortunately, this season, they are rubbish. We are just a little bit worse, and that is why we're not fighting for top four. That is the only thing that can contribute to us on Thursday messing it up. We should be beating them. We've got the better lineup. We've got the scarier front three. Yes, they're young lads, but they are scary. They're pacey. They're exciting. We've just got to utilise them, and we will beat Liverpool. I've got every confidence in that. I understand why some fans are concerned, and do, like I say, do comment if you are concerned, because my only worry is what we can do, is how we can contribute to our own downfall like we have all season. If we go to Anfield, they'll be up for it. It is their cup final. The crowd will be up for it. They'll be all over us. If we get this wrong and it turns, you know, miracles do happen and we lose this game 3 or 4-0 because we get absolutely bombarded and get the thrashing that could happen under Louis van Gaal, then the tie is over for the Old Trafford thing. The thing is, if we're going to lose, it's got to be one, 2 goals at most and an away goal. We've got to come out of Anfield with something to play for. I expect us to, and we will do them at Old Trafford with our crowd and our support. European match, Liverpool, we'll win it. And the interesting thing as well is Manchester United and Liverpool have never ever met in Europe before. Unbelievable, I know. That's probably why they've won the trophy 5 times. 5 times, ever heard that one? Because we were never there to stop them. Well, we are there to stop them this time. And this is my team that I think will stop them. 1 or 2 surprises maybe for you, but you know what? Sunday was abysmal. So these changes need to be made as far as I'm concerned. De Gea in goal. Varela plays at right back because I tell you what, I wanted Darmian at the weekend. He's getting a load of stick from Man United fans. So let's play Varela and then he can prove us right or wrong, can't he, once and for all. Also, he's a bit quick and I think we've got to go at him. And, you know, he is more attacking than Darmian, so he plays. Left back, I've gone for Daley Blind because I want Fosu Menzo to play with Smalling. Yes, he's 18 years of age, but I think he's good enough. He's strong, he's powerful, and he'll sort Sturridge out, as will Smalling. They've got nothing to fear. Daley Blind played left back for a few games in our good run last season. Rojo just doesn't look fit to me, and I like Daley Blind at left back, and I don't like him at centre back, and I think he looks knackered. So Fosu Menzo plays centre back, Blind at left back. Might be a bit different to what you think. That's why I would do it. Midfield, Herrera, Schneiderlin, Mata all pick themselves. Massive Carrick fan, but again, we've got at Anfield. They're going to be at us. We can't be lackadaisical. We can't just sit back. We've got to be tenacious, and Schneiderlin and Herrera are tenacious, and that is what we need. Dynamism in the midfield. Lingard is suspended. A lot of people saying he should be dropped. He's suspended. He's nowhere near this team, so we don't need to worry about him. My front three are Memphis, Rashford and Martial. Interchange again, but that pace, Liverpool should be scared of us, 100%. And I think we can beat Liverpool. We've got to beat Liverpool. It's not. And one thing as well, Manchester United, it's about the name on the front of the shirt. It's about this. Not talking about Chevrolet. It's about this, not the name on the back of the shirt. And I think this last 18 months, maybe Manchester United have become like that. Maybe we have lost our identity because maybe it is about Memphis or whatever like that. The players need to understand. I don't think Louis van Gaal's the manager for this. I've said it before. We've lost fight. We've always been a club that will get in the face of the referee and the opposition. And Louis van Gaal doesn't like that. And you know what? If that's what he's like, fair enough, that's what he's like. But it doesn't fit in with United, especially in Liverpool. They're going to bite into the tackle. They're going to have a go at us. And I just hope there is somebody in that team who's going to give it back, because it's not really the Louis van Gaal way, but it's got to be about this. It's got to be about the name on the shirt on Thursday night, and we've got to fight because they're going to fight us. And if we do, we'll beat them. We've just got to be more sensible, because if you look at the bench there, I mean, I'm hoping that Pereira will be on the bench. He hasn't been for the last couple of games. He played in the Senior Cup on Monday for the under-21s with Januzaj. I've actually left Januzaj off the bench. That's wrong. Weah can come off and we'll put Januzaj in there actually. Fellaini obviously on the bench. Darmian, Rojo, Carrick. Fellaini's on there because actually the last 10 minutes against West Brom, I don't know what I'm looking over there for, he should have come on. We couldn't get the ball up front. I don't like Fellaini as an option, but actually the one game he should have brought him on, last 10 minutes, throw him on, put him in their number 9 position, hit the ball long, he'll hold the ball up. You know what, against Liverpool we might need it from the bench, so I'm happy for him to be there. Januzaj obviously in for Weah, I'd forgotten about him unfortunately. Pereira, so we have got a bit of something on the bench there. It's an experienced bench for once. What do I expect from Liverpool? I expect them to come and have a go at us. What do you expect? I'm not scared of them. I mean, how they beat Palace at the weekend. They're a terrible team who probably will have the same points as us when they win their game in hand. Another indication of just how bad our season is. Is it our biggest game of the season? Unfortunately it is. I'm embarrassed to say that a Europa League tie, having beaten Liverpool twice already this season in the league, which is where it should be at, a Europa League tie against Liverpool, which isn't even the quarterfinals yet, is all we have left. The FA Cup, as I've said, it's a hindrance. That doesn't get us anywhere. It gets us in the Europa League, which actually we might not even get any Europa League place in the league, I suppose. So that, you know, the FA, but the Europa League gives us one last slim chance of the Champions League. So. But this tie is about winning. It's about Liverpool. It is about the Champions League. But we can't. I mean, our season, we've had some lows this year. But getting knocked out to Liverpool, I don't think any of us can ever contemplate that happening. So we've got to win this game, and we should be winning this game. Our squad is better. Our team is better. Our talent is better. We've got nothing to be fearful of Liverpool other than Louis van Gaal messing it up tactically. Because I don't think it will happen, but the crowd will be up for it, and if we give them an inch, they'll take a yard there. And if we come away from that 3 or 4-0 down, it's game over. Worst case scenario, 1-0 loss. But we've got an away goal will be fantastic because I think it will be open in the second leg. The one thing about Van Gaal is he doesn't tend to sit back. He always tries to pass it, but they'll press us, and everybody knows when you press Man United, we struggle. That's why the lower league teams do well against us, because they press us high up the pitch, whereas the bigger teams tend to, you know, go a bit more toe-to-toe. So it is our biggest game of the season, unfortunately. We have to say that Liverpool is our biggest game of the season. I don't necessarily always agree with that because I don't want to give them that credibility, but it is. We can't afford to lose it. And if we do lose it, it's a big problem for us because our season's over in the middle of March. I'm not having it. I'm being confident. I think we'll beat Liverpool. I don't think that changes anything about Louis van Gaal. I know the Louis van Gaal bandwagon will start when we've beaten Liverpool again. All I would say is we've got another video up. It'll be up in the eye in the corner of this. Watch that, and it will explain why Louis van Gaal has to go. But that's not what this video is about. It's about Liverpool. I don't care about Louis van Gaal. We'll deal with him another day. This is Liverpool this week. It's a big game for us. It's exciting. You know what? West Brom was disappointing. It's disappointing to be out the top 4 race. But Manchester United against Liverpool in the European Cup. I mean, I tell you what, it is the European Cup. The Champions League must be screwing because this Europa League is now the biggest game of the month, really, and it's the Europa League. That's the fact. Man United against Liverpool will have worldwide audience interested in it. We've got to win. We've got to win. We've just got to treat these games as 2 cup finals as they are, and we've got to win it. Get commenting below. Give us your thoughts. Are you confident? I am not scared of Liverpool at all. The only thing that will allow Liverpool to beat us in this tie is if we contribute it to ourselves, which admittedly we have done a lot this season, but we should have enough to do it. And that front 3 are the most exciting potentially in England. They are. It's just they're not being used properly. We're not hitting teams quick. We're not using their pace. We're not letting them run with the ball. Will Memphis even start? Was he rested last Sunday? Who knows? But this is the team for me. There's a couple of young lads in there like Fosu Mensah and Varela. Probably won't start, but I would do it. I would do it because they're quick and Sturridge is nothing to be fearful of, and Fosu Mensah can get around and he's powerful. And with Smalling, I think they'll dominate that Liverpool front line, and that's what we need to do. Get on the front foot, use the pace we've got up front, use the dynamism in the midfield from Schneider and Herrera, and use the width that we'll have with Memphis and Martial and Rashford interchanging. This is a good team. It's a really good team. This is a team that could win the league if it had a decent manager. So let's go and beat the Scousers and let's try and salvage something from the season. Get commenting below. We always reply. Drop us a like. Massive game on Thursday. I'll be live straight after it with the normal live match reaction. We need to win this. It's not about Van Gaal out. It's not about the state of our season. We park it because this is about Liverpool. There's more at stake. And there's history at stake. When it's Liverpool, Man United, we've got the best history, the best clubs in the world. This is what this is. This is big. We must not fail. Thanks for watching. It is the United Stand. I'll see you later in the week.